Somebody else on the hot seat that I don't think is talked about, but we're going to talk about, is Coach Shaw at Stanford. He is the head coach at Stanford. His name is on this article in the hot seat. Now, the reason why he's on the hot seat is because of the past few years. Now, he's been the head coach for 11 years at Stanford. He is 93-45. Pretty good. I think he's the winningest head coach of Stanford. I could be wrong on that. But it's been the past few years. And again, we talk about sustainability, where it's going. His first year, he was 11-2, then 12-2, then 11-3, 8-5, 12-2, 10-3, 9-5, 9-4. Then that was in 2018. Then we get in 2019. That's kind of where things were starting to fall off the rails. 4-8, then 4-2 with the COVID year, and then 3-9 last year. So people don't want to count the COVID year, but people got fired after the COVID year. Coaches got let go. So athletic directors, because they played, are going to say, we are still counting the COVID year. So we have to count that, as screwed up as it was. So for the past 3 years, okay, 4-8, 4-2, 3-9. Okay. He's won 11 games and lost a bunch more. He is 93-45, win percentage of 0.674%. Okay. He's won a lot of bowl games. He's lost a Fiesta Bowl, won a Rose Bowl, lost a Rose Bowl, won a Foster's Farms Bowl, won another Rose Bowl, won a Sun Bowl, lost the Alamo Bowl, and won a Sun Bowl. So he's 5-3 in bowl games. But his name is on the hot seat because since 2018, you have not had a regular, like a above 500 record. Now, in this, again, we're going by just this one article I found. There's different ones. In this article, the winningest coach in program history. He was used to getting the Stanford Cardinals to double-digit victories on an annual basis over and over again. Last year's team failed miserably in areas that used to be its strength, which was running the football and stopping the run. The Cardinals were among the worst in the nation at both. Maybe the administration gives Shaw a reprieve, but losing no matter where won't be tolerated for long. So I don't think his seat's on fire. I think it's warm. If they win 2 to 4 games again, and he's not fired after that, again, I'm not calling for him to be fired. His seat will then be on fire. Again, no matter where you're at, types of records like that and sustainability, you will probably lose your job or your seat's on fire. It's just what happens, no matter where you're at. Some programs are more lenient than others. Stanford, though, is a tough place to recruit. I've been fortunate enough to talk to Coach Siasi, who was the offensive line coach at Brown University, which is another very high academic institution. And I asked him, is it tough to recruit at a place with high academics like that? And he said, no, not really, because there are guys out there with good grades, or guys that means you're going to deal with smart kids and everything else, which is fantastic. I still think Stanford's a hard place to recruit. It's a hard place to make sure that you're getting the football talent, but as well as standing up to the Stanford academics. And pandemic really hurt Stanford. They had to stop playing certain sports there because of this high academic institution that they are. And so Jim Harbaugh won there, and then he took over and has won. But again, it's sustainability. So recruiting wise, are you going to be able to get the recruits in there that are going to stick up to the Stanford, high academics, and then produce on the field because of the amount of money that gets put into college football and your team? I think he'll be fine this year. Even if they only win 4 or 5 games, I don't think he'll be let go because, again, who are you going to bring in that's going to do this? And if you look, again, at the previous records, he's bought himself a little bit of time. When you go 11-2, 12-2, 11-3, 8-5, 12-2, 10-3, 9-5, 9-4, during those times, and you're 5-3 in bowl games, I think you bought yourself a couple years, but we're getting close. Then 3 years of less than 5 wins. So those years bought you some time, but this might be the last time that you can go through this. If you go 4 or 5 wins this year, then next year you start to only go 2 wins, There'll be rumblings for that Stanford job. Not a bad job, just a hard place to recruit.